part 2, Matt Hamblin, monthly maintenance, or pardon me, spring cleanup. We got the leaf blower today, fully operating, blew out everything here, every visible surface. Really tidied up this section with layers and layers of pine needles. So those are all removed, and in between, tediously picking them out from these beautiful bulbs, and underneath here as well. To note some areas that are going to need more soil, definitely this lower area. The mid is okay because it continually erodes downward. We trimmed and removed leaves from the side, all of these layers, the in-between layers. Tidied up the grasses more. Got really in there with this section as well, around the yarrow. Removed dead pieces from the grass. Shook needles out of the pine trees too. Generally everything needs a little bit more soil, but specifically I'll take another video that discusses the whole property and soil needs. But this was our work for today. Blowing out this area. Got their trash bins back. Ooh. All nice and tidied. So all of this was covered in pine needles. We removed as much as we could in and around their machinery here, their house machines. In these garden beds, fluffing, weeding, raking, removing pine needles and leaf debris and trimming excessive dead ends. Over here we staked up some arborvitae. They were really out of line, some of them, so there was a little bit of tying, so a little finessing that went on. Also noted a lot of root exposure underneath here and also in here. So for the back of property, if we can get more soil in here, but this area just continually erodes off. I mean, it's on a downhill incline here, so of course it's gonna lose a little bit, but maybe there's a solution. Maybe we can terrace it somehow. Maybe we just continually add soil to it. Over here, nice and clean. Cut the ends, remove debris. Same thing over here. Really got underneath these cypress trees today as well. In between the bulbs, so many bulbs. Down and around here, fluffing the soil. All throughout the yard, around their trampoline, along the back here. We even got between these rocks, super clean. Underneath these trees as well, you can see very fresh fluff soil. You can kind of see under here, blew it all out, removed debris and sticks and things from the moss. A little bit patchy, hopefully it comes back nice like it was last year. And these beds as well, fluffed, weeded, raked, ready for this season. There's a good view, you can see clean underneath. Clean corner. And then they're definitely doing some kind of construction, but we swept up this area. And that's how we handled our spring cleanup today. There's a lot of dog poop in here. So to note, for areas that need more soil, it's mostly going to be in the front, but in the back here, the side area underneath the shrubs, these are all right. This area is okay. It's really down here, just this spot underneath the tree. And then I'll run up to the front. It's mostly the front and those two spots. Which is probably around 4 yards, at least, of soil that's needed. Let's run over 2 spots in the back, and then this spot right here in the lower level. All of this, all the way to the front door. This is all right, but could still use a little more on the left. Definitely underneath these ones. exposed roots all over here, although it's not as essential because we're not really growing much in this area, but it would look a lot better if it wasn't so compact and roots everywhere from the wisteria. Same thing on this side. A little bit more in here would be nice. It's very dry right now. I think there's some irrigation issues, but just we have enough space too, so we can definitely add some in between the lilies and all the way along the whole front garden to the furthest pine tree. Could use some more soil on the top level. Those lower mid levels are all right, but really just this top level gets a lot of exposure. And we also cleaned out all of this today. Raking, weeding, fluffing, and dialing back those grasses so they're nice and orderly. And then we're gonna wait a little longer and see what happens here and if this is the property line too. And that's our spring cleanup for today.